What's up YouTube, Cool35 here. Today of course I got a buddyfight deck profile. I really want to do guys this and I really want to do some explaining on a magical deck. I am not displaying too much of why I love this deck and everything else, so I'm going to do it why I love dry magic and everything like that. So yeah. That's my buddy monster is King Gensho Dragon. So that's a pearl, 2 crit for size 2. You may use the Snell flags, but it's better in Counter World, Dragon World, and Magic World of course. Put the top card from your deck into the gauge, and then pay 1 gauge. Put the top card from your deck into your soul and pay 1 gauge. And then when it's GFO, you could GFO when this card attacks, and then another attack, so you could put one of the forms on top of them. So yeah, we're running 4 copies, of course, of the Buddy Monster. It does not have to be the same card. All it has to have is the name of the monster. Since that's Gensho Dragon, it doesn't have to be the same art, but it's still the same card. So yeah. Now I'm running 4 copies of Blade Mage. Blade Mage is a really good card. When you cast a spell card, destroy a monster on your opponent's field. At the end of this card, it has Soul of G Evo, and you may put 6 different spell cards and names in the drop zone. And the bottom of your deck in any order, deal 5 damage to your opponent. Final sound that's why 2 crit, 5 that's by size 2. So yeah, this is the main one you want to get into as well as you can, but so yeah. 2 copies of Flare Mage. I'm running Flare Mage in here because of, just in case if I don't have 6 different spells, usually I still want to ride into this card and everything because what it does, it's really good. When I was 7,000 power, 2 crit, 6 size 2. When this card attacks, you put a spell card into the bottom of your deck. And then if you do, if this card gets double attack, if you have a soul or GF, or yeah, it gets quadruple attack instead. And you have 3 once per turn as move and soul bear. Then the other form I do use is 2 copies of Ice Mage. Oh yeah, I already said it. 6 power, 2 crits, size 2. When this card is revealed, you gain 2 life. And then if you enter by GFO, against 3 life and draw a card, so basically you gain 5 life as move and soul bear. So basically, what I do here between them, I choose basically if I have any of these in my hand, I would choose. Now if I need life, I will do that one. If I want to do more damage, I do this one. If I want to do damage and do final phase, I would do that one. So yeah. But usually there's always a purpose for all these forms. So yeah. I'm explaining why I like this deck, and the deck's very fun and everything. 4 copies of Magidog. Of course, Magidog is when this card enters the field. If you have an Daedra tribe on your field, you may drop 2 cards. And if you do, you can put top card from your deck into the gauge and gain 1 life for each spell card among them. So basically, if you drop 2 spells, you gain 2 life and 2 gauge. So yep. There is another Magidog is better than this, but since I'm doing it based on you guys' deck, he had only Magic Dog, Magic Bird, and Magic Cat, not any other card that has Magic. Those names of course in it. 4 copies of Magic Cat. Magic Cat is you only cast this card if you call this card if you have a Daedra trap on your field. When this card enters the field, look at top 3 cards from your deck into the gauge. Look at top 3 cards from your deck. Add a spell card to one them from your hand, and put the rest of the bottom deck any order, and this card cannot be returned. So basically, if your opponent's playing a Magic World like you are, hence you, and everything, it cannot be returned. So basically, if it has like something that says you may return a card, like say, I don't know what card, Magical Buy, there we go, that's the spell card. It says return opponent's monster, you cannot return this monster. So yeah. And then I'm running 4 copies of Magic Bird. You only cast, so you guys can see, you only cast this card by paying 1 gauge, one top card from your deck to your soul. And when you cast a spell card for this turn, it gets double attack, and that's over. So yeah. Now for my spells, it doesn't really matter what kind of spells you run. It just matters on what you like and everything. So far, my spells that I love, how my spells are 4 copies of Protect Magic. You only cast this card during the opponent's attack phase on the opponent's turn, and if you have the Dragon Tribe on your field, put a spell card among them to your drop zone. from your drop zone to the bottom of your deck. No further attack, put the top card from your deck, engage, gain 1 life, and draw a card. So basically, you can, if this card's in drop, you can purposely put it in the drop bottom of your deck, and then you can reuse it later if you draw into it. So yeah. Recaps on next one. Pay 1 engage, draw 2 cards. That's basically what it is. I will run 3 or 4 copies in the Magic World deck no matter what. But then I'm having a great time using this deck for a reason, because the first, I never liked Magic World, but with Gagacha the Dragon Tribe Magic World version, I'm having so much fun. Great spell, circle spell of the DD Dragon. Set all the Dragon Tribe on your field. It's 1000 attack, 1000 defense. At the start of your opponent's turn, choose a spell card in your drop zone. You may drop a card. If you do, add that card to your hand. And then you only set one of these ones on your field. So yeah, this is why I did not really want 3 in the deck. Because really, you do not want a card v hand with a spell card where you don't have one in your field. So yeah, 2 is good enough for me. But anyways, I'm gonna still say this. This deck is very, very fun. If you ever want to get into Buddy Fight, right now Buddy Fight's cancelled. I still will be playing it though, because I really want to finish off my 3 decks. Techniques to fight an Emperor though. Put the top card. Whoa, focus. Put the top card from your deck into the gauge. Put the Dragon Tribe on your monster on the field. Then, if you have Dragon, draw a card. You enter once per turn. So yeah, I'm still gonna finish off my 3 decks that I have building right now. Well, since this deck's basically complete my Magic World, I have 3 other decks, so basically I have 4 decks. I want to try building maybe 5 if I do Japanese cards. I might do it, maybe. Got Magic next. You only cast this card if you have a card on your field. Pay 1 gauge. Choose one of the following. Whoa. Choose one of the following two effects. Following 2. You have to do it once per turn, of course. If you have a Dragon monster on your field, if you for your opponent's turn, minus 5,000 power, 5,000 defense, and minus 1 crit. For this turn, for all abilities on the opponent's field too. So yeah, you gotta do it once per turn though. 2 copies of Got Magic Fury. Only has this card. If you have the Dragon Tribe on your field, put the top 2 cards from your deck to the gauge. Then, if you may put Got Magic next from your drop zone to your hand. It's a really good card. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you ever want to try Magic World, try Drop Magic. It's very fun. This deck is very fun for Magic World. 2 copies of Tangle or whatever it's called. Pay 1 gauge, 1 life. You can only call it once per turn. 1 is 1 face. Stand up to 1 Dragard and one item on your field. So basically, you get an attack. Or you can rest 2 cards on your opponent's field. Doesn't matter. 2 cards. You can rest the item. You can rest the monsters. You can rest any one. So yeah. 2 copies of some Examine as well. You only cast this card if you have the Drug Tribe on your field. Counter, look at top 3 cards from your deck. Put one of them into your hand, 1 to the age, 1 to the drop zone, and 1 life. Yeah, I might say that wrong in wrong order, but that's what it does. And then you only do once per turn. So yeah, basically that's my drop zone. And I have my set spell. I will use it to grab it so I can play it on my next turn. Because this card is really, really good, and everything. So yeah. And then I run 1 copy of Trifecta because I can stay my Drag Guard monster on my field, or I give a 1 crit and then penetrate. So yeah. I really want to give you guys more content besides DVD, but my channel's still gonna be main DVD. So I hope you guys will still enjoy the stuff I've been doing. So yeah, 3 copies of DD Dragon Brim Grabrum. Pay 1 life. 1 gauge to equip it, and it can have be destroyed by opponent's card effects. When you get the spell card, it gets double attack. It's really, really cool and everything. So yeah. And then for this, for my final phase card is 3 DD Gacho Punishers. One cast this card if you cast a spell card during your turn, and your opponent has 5 less life, and you have Dragon monster on the field, pay 2 gauge. Do 5 damage to your opponent, and it cannot be nullified or reduced. So yeah, I hope for this updated deck profile version of Magic World is playing a little bit more. Reason why I'm having a great time using this deck. I'm having a really, really great time. using this deck. I would say if you ever try Magic Ball, try the Dragon Tribe Magic Ball version, because there's a lot of different cards you can do with it and everything. My brother's really having a great time with drawing Magi. That's the reason why he's having a very fun time with Magic World. Last time when we had Magic World, he was having a great time, but with this Magic World, he's having a great time because you can destroy your opponent on your first turn if you have a perfect game. But anyways, so Buddy Fight and Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll be playing maybe Pokemon, maybe Digimon if the card game does come in English. But for my games, of course, for like PS4, I'll be uploading as many videos as I can for you guys. I got a lot of DVD videos I could edit, but I just don't have a TV remote right now, and I cannot. And I have no Wi-Fi to edit the videos and upload them for you guys. But I got a lot of videos I gotta do for you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe if you guys to me, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream whatever I do. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye.